Looking at the trading week beginning August 24th, we are still looking for the next catalyst for equities to either correct or break out higher. Nvidia earnings after the close on Wednesday may be that. Wednesday also brings the latest PCE inflation data and the second estimate of second quarter GDP, while the Jackson Hole Symposium begins Thursday. That combination should give traders a much clearer read on both the tech trade and whether it's going to lead stocks higher, as well as the direction of interest rate expectations. But specifically, Nvidia's earnings are key to watch. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent takes center stage Monday morning with a press conference outlining what he is calling the toughest sanctions ever imposed on Iran. Speaking to CNBC Thursday, Bessent described the move as part of a broader effort to increase economic pressure on Tehran alongside the existing U.S. naval blockade. Secretary Bessent argued that stronger economic pressure could actually reduce the risk of a broader military conflict. Federal Reserve Chair Kevin Warsh delivers his first Jackson Hole keynote Friday, August 28th at the Kansas City Fed's annual symposium in Wyoming. This is his debut on that stage since taking the chair in May, and it lands 19 days before the September 16th FOMC decision, the last big platform to clue in market participants on whether he believes a hike or a hold of the current level of rates is the right move. Warsh has deliberately stripped back forward guidance since taking office, so the sharper signal may sit with the FOMC, where dissenters at the last meeting pushed for an immediate hike. So in other words, this could be an event or it could be a non-event for markets. Economic data next week. Monday, we'll get the press conference from Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, along with the minutes from the Reserve Bank of Australia's last monetary policy meeting. Tuesday, we get BOJ's core CPI reading in Japan, German GDP and the German Business Climate Survey. And then in the US, we get the Case-Shiller Home Price Index, new home sales, and the Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index, along with a two-year note Treasury auction. Wednesday, it's a big day in the US with durable goods orders, the second estimate of second quarter GDP, PCE inflation data, and a 5-year Treasury note auction. Thursday, we get the minutes from the last ECB monetary policy meeting, the beginning of the Jackson Hole Symposium, and U.S. jobless claims. Then that evening, we get Tokyo CPI. Then Friday, we get UK home price data, German employment figures, Canadian GDP, and the final August Michigan consumer sentiment and inflation expectations data. And of course, we'll also hear from Fed Chair Kevin Warsh.